Yes. Yeah.
But like the comparison, like with me and some of the other guys.
So that'd be something neat to see, the Harris Centers.
The Pirates playing in Williams.
Welcome back for period 3 here, the NHL 22-23 retro jerseys. Some of these actually look really good.
Some are just like,
why?
Yeah. That's how it normally goes when you have these big uniform reveals. I like that the NHL is doing this. I don't think they'll continue to do it every year because there's only so many ways you can mix jerseys up.
Yeah, but they can only do so much.
I think you will see teams like I'm looking at here at the Hurricanes one. It looks just like their third jersey. Like it's not even. There's some of them. That one, Chicago. I don't know what Chicago was really doing. I know it's to kind of resemble an old sweater, but
well, it's the same as Detroit.
Yeah, it's identical to Detroit.
And thing is, though, back in the old days, that's how their jerseys were. Chicago, Detroit, that's how they were. So maybe that's just paying tributes to those. Who knows?
Right.
The Coyotes one looks neat. I like the Coyotes one where it has the desert background.
The Coyotes always just have such great. I've said this I don't know how many times now today. They have such great jerseys. I kind of am even kind of a fan of the Bruins. I don't know why. I guess because it's very different for them.
Well, the Bruins I want to say they had that as a third jersey. I want to say that. I know I saw that. Give me a second here, because I know I saw that somewhere as a. Unless I'm just thinking of something else. Look on the one website here of their old. Okay, it's not the Bear's head like it is now on the retro, but it was the bear itself. Like 08 to 16, their third jersey had the Bruins in arch lettering, and then it had the bear right there. That's probably what I was thinking of.
Huh.
But the Bruins one fit. The Bruins one almost reminds me of the Hershey Bears jersey. Doesn't it?
In a way, I've actually got one in my closet that I think actually looks very similar to that. It was like a warm-up jersey that they had, but
it looks very similar to one. So what do you think of the Lightning jersey?
Let me see here. I know I've seen it earlier. I love the Lightning's old logo. Is one of the more, in my opinion, underrated logos. But if I remember correctly, they didn't. There's a lot of teams on here. Oh, there. Yeah, it's got that old logo.
Looks like a storm.
That. Yeah, and then what's on the arms, though?
The arms look like there would be, yes! Sorry, folks, I'm actually watching the game, Phillies game right now, and Ramuto just hit a solo.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Anywho, Lightning on the sleeves. It's actually paying retro to the 96 to 99 Lightning's third jersey. If you look on the NHLuniforms.com, which is an unofficial jerseys, that was the third jersey for that time, the 96-99, where it looked like a thunderstorm, lightning down the sleeves with the old school logo, which I do like how they making some of these, how they made that like that.
Oh, so it is a lot like their third jersey from that year.
Yeah.
I like the idea of the storm on the jersey. I just think it's a really good jersey to me, other than the yellow on the sleeves.
The yellow, yeah. I could see if it maybe was a blue. I could see if it maybe was like the blue to kind of match the color of everything, because there's no yellow in the color scheme at all.
Yeah,
I understand where they're going. Maybe if they actually took out the yellow and just made it just the white Lightning, just like boom, there it is. Had no color outline to it, just Lightning
Yeah.
Just like that.
Not just trying to make it just.
It doesn't need to pop as adding like a bright color to it.
Huh.
It could just be like just the regular, like a lightning, almost like the white part of the lightning, just right there down the sleeve, and call it a day. Because the yellow. Yeah. Now I kind of do like the Florida Panthers jersey.
The Florida Panthers to me is the best
with the
one.
palm tree and the hockey stick. I do like that one.
The collar's perfect.
It just fits.
It's very Florida.
Yeah, the color scheme's there, and it fits.
That one, I don't know. The Edmonton Oiler, I know that pays homage to a jersey as well. I just can't remember which one.
Give me a second, and I will tell you. Here, Edmonton. Here, Edmonton. Oh, come on. Nope, that's not Edmonton. There it is. That is going to 01 to 07 third jerseys.
Okay.
That's going. It's not the jersey from the 01-07. The logo itself is silver with what looks like what would be like a blue oil drip within that silver cogwheel.
Gotcha.
Where the retro, it's more like an orangish, it looks like.
Yep.
So it's paying a little towards that, but keeping it modern.
I would bet that out of all these jerseys that Florida Panthers jersey sells out super quick.
Yeah.
I'm just looking here at other ones. Like, there's some teams that just, I like Minnesota, the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
So that's paying, the North Stars. Yeah, it does look like an old North Stars jersey, but it just it's very
with the
cool.
with the Wild logo, but the North Star colors.
Right.
Instead of the normal, like a dark green, forest green color for the Wild.
The Canadians is okay.
Where are the Canadians at here? Trying to see where they're at here.
Yeah, honoring the 1979 uniform.
The Canucks with the lumberjack.
Oh yeah, yep. A very, and still one of my favorite jerseys of all time, the Islanders.
Yes, I do like that jersey. I do like how they brought that one back.
It's not. I don't believe it was a very beloved.
It wasn't. That jersey was not loved at all.
But now it's a great one.
That jersey, that Islanders jersey at the time, I don't think that was loved at all. Of course, though, another jersey that was hated was the old school Vancouver jersey,
right?
With like the V with all the different colors that look like somebody vomited.
Yeah.
Now I do like Colorado's.
Colorado does a great job with uniforms, just as I guess.
Well, I like theirs is because they're paying homage to the old team that used to be there, the Colorado Rockies,
right
before they moved to New Jersey,
Mm.
before they became the Devils. So I like how they did that.
Yeah, I'm looking here too. Like some teams, though, like the Senators, they didn't. There's not a lot of effort there.
No, it's almost like their jersey now, except with a different type of color scheme, or the jersey like the logo is about the same. There it is, Ottawa. It's almost like the logo is about the same, except the jersey has a different color scheme look to it, but the logo is the same.
Older logo, I do believe, because it's not the current logo.
Well, Actually, it is from looking at the 201 or the 21 to present, the logo is the same.
Is it the same logo?
If you look at the Ottawa Senators, I'm looking on the NHL uniforms. If you look at the 21 to present jersey, look at the away jersey or the home jersey, the dark jersey. Look at the logo and look at the way the colors are. It looks like all they did was just move a couple lines around for the retro jersey. That looks like all they did.
Yeah, it's not.
Unless I'm seeing that wrong.
No, it's the same jersey, but
But they just moved a couple lines around, like
yeah,
how they have the red lines
in the jersey that's making me think that it's something different. They were really boring with their 21 retro reverse twos also.
I mean, you would think that they would kind of do something different.
Try something. I mean, even the old O is kind of cool, but
There's
that logo there is the one that I was thinking, and I remember I love it. Is the 2018 to 2020 on the Senators, to where it's not a sideways face. It's the
almost like it's looking straight at you.
Yeah.
I have that jersey in red.
That's a great jersey.
I actually have that logo jersey in red.
Huh.
They use that one. I think it's more of, I want to say the 99 to 2000 jersey scheme, or the 07-08. I got so many jerseys in a tote. It's hard for me to keep track.
Got to dig them out.
Right? There's one thing that I'm kind of curious that, I mean, the Hurricanes have just canes across, going diagonal.
Right.
I kind of almost thought they would go back to their original logo for a retro jersey, to where it looks like the eye of a hurricane.
Yeah, these teams are going back and forth so much with it.
I mean, I would think that that's how they would do, because the 21 retro was the Whalers. Had the Whalers look, was the Whalers look, not, kind of, but it was the Whalers look. But this year's retro is just canes across, and I would have thought it would have kind of go back to like the beginning, to where there it is. The eye of the hurricane logo.
Yeah,
that's just my opinion on that one.
The old lines at the bottom of the old hurricane ones, like the boxes.
Yeah.
Those were cool.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I thought they would have went like with something similar to that, rather than just canes across the top, and that's, or canes across the, the jersey, and that's it.
Yeah, and like their third jerseys have been really good with just the flag, basically the hockey stick with the flag on it.
Mm-hmm. Vegas actually has like kind of gone to similar to what they just have Vegas across their jersey.
Those Vegas too, though, that's another one, man, that like they done a pretty good job with just
the color scheme.
Really have a long history,
and I mean, I like the Vegas one. The colors are nice, and it's not over the top.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, like they done a good job last year just with trying to be a little different. But this year, that Vegas and the numbers are very cool. They look actually like the Minnesota Timberwolves number. Very cool, though.
The Sharks, though, I kind of look like they've gone old school a little bit.
The Sharks is another one, like when I was talking earlier about the
because the Sharks, that's not even close to their color scheme. It almost looks like, what was the California Golden Seals? Yes, the California Golden Seals. the color scheme looks just like of the 74-76 jersey.
Trying for it to, for some reason, some of these links are just not wanting to work. There it is.
Okay, I was gonna say I'll put in on the chat for you to look at if you can't bring it up. But if you look at the 74-76 Oakland Seals, or I'm sorry, the California Golden Seals, and look at the Sharks, the color scheme is about the same.
I would say, so one thing that's really cool about the UniWatch link is it does give you, we're looking at the Sharks.
It does give like a brief history.
Yeah, the 74 Golden Seals. Very cool. That's a cool jersey, though. Just the collars.
I do like it. I mean, yeah. If you look up the NHL uniforms with the Seals, you can see what it actually looked like at that time.
I believe I've seen them.
Because it has the exact same, like the design. It looks like the exact same of the lettering style, the colors, the whole 9 yards. It looks like exactly that.
So definitely a good one. There's another one. The Maple Leafs never stray from.
You can only do so much with a leaf. Now the Kings, I do like that one. How they went with the like the old school purple with that logo.
Right. Yeah, very cool. And then of course my Caps. I love the Caps going back to that logo. That was another one where we were talking about unbeloved.
Which one was that one? Was that the eagle head?
Yeah.
Or the eagle flying?
The screaming eagle.
Because that was the Ovechkin era. Because I think that's when he came in. That was their jersey, but in blue.
Yep.
Or the blue and white. No, I always did like that type of jersey. I did like that type of jersey, and I liked the third jersey where they had the
capital.
Yeah. I did like that jersey.
Yeah, that definitely, of course, that's going to be one I'm probably going to get this year just because it's fun. I'll tell you, last year, if you did not get on them quick, they were gone. You could not find them.
It looks like the same design, like except a different color scheme.
Yep.
Between the 21 and this year's retros.
Yeah, last year they kind of went with their normal color scheme, I guess you would say, and then this year they just flipped the old collars, I think, because they never done a black one of that jersey. It was always white.
Because that scheme lasted until 2007, and that's when it changed to what it is today, the red and white and the occasional blue.
The Penguins, as much as I hate to admit it, I love that old Penguin logo.
The old school, as people call it, the robot penguin.
Yeah, it does. I mean, that's a good example for it.
That's what people describe it as, actually. When they think the Penguins jersey, they think of what it is now. But if you look at it, it looks like a robot penguin.
The Flyers, they're staying pretty basic with theirs.
The Flyers, to me, they're almost like the Maple Leafs when it comes to you can only do so much with your logo.
Right.
I mean, as much of a Flyers fan as I am, you can only do so much with your logo.
Yeah.
And you just have to change the color schemes up.
Because maybe they shouldn't try to take a shot in the dark and try something like Chicago and them are doing, but don't do Philly, do the Flyers.
Do a Flyers across the front, or pretty much like the Canes did with the Flyers across, like with the Flyers going across from shoulder down.
Something different like that, maybe.
No, I agree. That would be something different as an actual retro
jersey. I don't think it would go over well.
No, it would be. I mean, no, I don't think it would go over that terribly well.
The St. Louis Blues too. Looking at this one, very cool.
The Blues normally have something decent. They do. They normally do have something decent.
They
That
do a good job with
retro.
their uniforms. I kind of even like even though it's very plain, the Ducks going back to like their inaugural logo, but
The Mighty Ducks.
sticking with their color scheme. That
Yeah,
logo will live forever, man. That Mighty Ducks logo.
Well, look at the 21 retro. They had the old third jersey
With
with the duck flying. And that was from the 95-96 era.
That's another great jersey from last year.
Yeah, that paid back to 95-96 third jerseys.
If I bought every jersey,
but now that logo, that old Ducks logo is going to be Ducks. Like that's when you're going to associate that with, for sure. You know, even if you see watch the movies, it's still going to be associated.
Are they in some? There it is. I was going to say, are we in some kind of order here or no?
No, we're bouncing around. This is just
on the website or on
But on Uniwatch?
Yeah, because I'm on Uniwatch and then I bounced over. Yeah, last year's jersey was great.
Yeah, Uniwatch, it's in by city name. Is what it is, by city name. I'm bouncing between Uniwatch and the NHL uniforms. I'm bouncing between both those to look at what colors, when we said about the Sharks, how they look like the old California Seals. You know what Colorado should do as a throwback? A Nordiques jersey, like a Nordiques logo. Because that's where they were originally from.
Yeah.
So I think that would be a neat retro jersey going, like how Hartford goes with, or like how Carolina goes with Hartford.
Right.
I think Colorado, I think that'd go well with Colorado.
I'm wondering if they can though. I wonder.
Yeah, I don't know if they can. I mean, I said it would be neat if they did.
Right.
Keep the current colors, but do a Nordiques logo with it. I mean, yeah, you're right. Who knows if they actually can? Who knows if they have the rights to do so?
Some of those old Nordiques jerseys are cool though. They're very traditional jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Where's one here? Yeah, then you got the Devils.
Yeah, the Devils is, it's all right.
Yeah, they just did looks like they just added a little blue to the logo and a blue line to go around the jersey a bit for the retro.
Yeah, looking back at the 82 to 90, the 82 to 92 with that green, that was kind of cool when they were doing that. Up there, they don't have a ton of changes to their uniform over the years.
No, they don't. Of course, though, we all still love their third jersey.
Hey, it's growing on me. Did you know that Marty Brodeur helped design that
jersey?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's just still comical to me. And for how many memes were about that was just ridiculous. They got to know what their jerseys, so they got to know what's a jersey, I guess, huh? So many memes came of that.
I did like the New Jerseys from last year. Now that I'm looking at it more, I guess that's one that I missed. Was New Jersey's Reverse Retro in 21. That green's really cool though.
You know what would I would laugh, and Vancouver would probably get ridiculed for it. Because I know we said about doing their logo right now, what they have for their retro, but if they did something with that stupid V puke yellow, green, reddish, bluish, blackish jersey from the 80s.
Oh, okay.
Did you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know which one you're talking about.
It's like early to mid '80s, where it's just like give me a second here. This is
Oh, okay.
that one, that hideous looking thing.
Oh, yeah, that's bad. Uh,
At least it didn't
so
go that far.
I did miss this the first time. So with the Devils this year, they're paying homage to in 1982 the Rockies relocated to New Jersey. So basically, it looks like that same Colorado jersey, but it's just got the
Except
devil.
makes sense.
Very cool.
I just wish a lot of teams would pay homage, like, if they can, I should say, if they
Right.
can. Because, like we said, if Colorado could do a Nordiques one to kind of make it where they came from, if they
Yeah.
can. Now, some of these retro jerseys really hit the mark, really awesome looking, really, really look like great jerseys.
Yep.
Some just,
Some just dropped the ball.
yeah, big time. Very much big time on that. So yeah, I mean, I always love looking at different jerseys. It's almost like goalie helmets, unique.
Right. Oh my
But
gosh,
of course,
goalie helmets.
goalie helmets are, that actually, no, we can probably make that another topic altogether because you could go endless for that.
I do think it's crazy. We just spent an entire period talking about uniforms, and Jason is not here.
Yeah, I know. He would definitely, and we did use his Uniwatch for sure.
I definitely used the link. That was
Oh,
the
yeah.
link I revisited more than any.
Oh man. So on that note, that'd be the end of the third. Well, thank you, John, for joining.
Anytime, man.
Always greatly appreciate it. I mean, always great having you on.
Hey, I always enjoy any chance I get to talk to you and Jason, man.
Well, like I said to you earlier, we definitely have to hit up a Bears game.
Oh, for sure. We just got to get Jason the way that the World Series is going already. He's probably still going to be talking about baseball.
I think, yeah, for a while, I think we all are because, how everything was.
Right.
So it's definitely still going. But yeah, definitely a good hockey episode here because hockey's in full swing now and all the different things. So yeah, definitely great. Well, thank you all for joining for episode 57 of the Northern Sports Podcast. You can find us online at Facebook at the Northern Sports Pod. Feel free to drop us a link or a like. That it's 12:30 right now, so it's talking's very interesting. And
Talking's
if actually,
hard.
you know what? Yeah, right. And, when the Facebook, when the YouTube episode post, put up your favorite, what you think your favorite, what your favorite retro jersey is, and tell us why. Curious to know. What you guys think. So you can find us Apple Podcast, Stitcher, Spotify, Podcast Addict, anywhere you get your podcast. Like, rate, and review. I'm David. John, thank you. You got any plugs for us?
Brother.
Any plugs that you want to go with?
No plugs today.
No plugs. Well, thank you all for joining. Have a good one.